Clement back in. Foles under center. On second down, give goes to Clement, and is he in? Yes, touchdown! It goes to Clement off the left side, 15 yards and a touchdown.
Joining us for this week's tape study, my former teammate, Eagles assistant head coach and running backs coach Duce Staley. What's up, Duce? Duce, first of all, let's start with the big news of the week, man. First of all, tell me about Carson Wentz coming back and sort of what it means to have him back in your offense.
First of all, we're all excited not to take anything away from Nick. Nick did an outstanding job. Nick is a hell of a player, and you know, you go back and you look at those 3 to 4 games that Nick played in, he did absolutely what we asked him to do. He was awesome. But you know, when you get your guy back in Carson, we all know what he brings to the table. You go back and study his body of work, being able to get the ball out fast, being able to actually make a play with his legs when nothing's there. So he brings a little bit more to the table.
Yeah, got the whole city buzzing, man. Everyone's excited. We're also excited about one of your guys that you're coaching up, man. This running game in general. But let's start with second-year player Corey Clement. Got his touchdown here last week versus Tampa. Talk to us a little bit about this run.
Yeah, well, if you go back here and you look at the defense, one of the things that I look at is the defensive front and linebackers and how they're aligned. Yeah. Well, you look at this defensive front here, they're wrong. Yeah. You know, this guy that's basically a 3 technique here, supposed to be a 5 technique because he has contained. Yeah. Well, when you go and you watch it and you see towards the end, this guy here is starting to tell him by clapping his hands, get out, because you have contained. Well, we're able to get them misaligned and take full advantage of our mid-zone play.
And great vision here from Corey. Really patience also, allowing this block by Big V to sort of set up, being patient behind the line.
Yeah, when we run our mid-zone, basically we're reading the defensive end. And once we read the defensive end, he tells us exactly where we're going. Yeah. If he's going out, you're in. If he's going in, you're out. Yeah. So basically that's what the mid-zone is.
Nice job here by Wisniewski getting on his guy. Nice little lane there when you look at that running there. That's what a running back wants to see.
No doubt. His eyes get big as golf balls.
Good job here hitting the hole, getting in the end zone. First touchdown of the game, helped tie the ball game up here.
Yeah, and you know about those touchdowns. Anytime you can get them, it builds momentum with the defense and the offensive side of the ball.
The thing about Corey that's impressed me in his short time here is that, you know, coming out, there was this perception that he couldn't catch the ball out of the backfield. Wisconsin, they don't throw the ball to the running backs very much. But during his time here, he's proven that he can catch the ball with the best of them.
Definitely, and it dates back to the Super Bowl. You know, he was the leading receiver in the Super Bowl. I think he had like 4 catches for over 100 yards. We trust Corey to catch the ball. That's why he's in there on third down. Yeah. So when you look at this play here, which is our screen play, one of the things that we saw during the week with this defense, we try to give him a lot of candy. So if you go back to the beginning of the play here, you see Nelly comes across. So we want the defense to make calls. We want them to try to adjust because they're thinking that Nelly's going to stay here. Then all of a sudden, you'll see Nelly go back. So now they got to make adjustments, and then their eyes are off the back. They see play action because the line is doing an awesome job selling play action. And then their eyes now go for in the backfield because Nick sinks the fake. Now they're trying to get back to their zone drops.
The Eagles, one of the better screen teams in the NFL, and it starts with that front, that offensive line. Great job setting up the block. Timing has to be there, and then it's up to the running back with his vision in the open field.
Yeah, and one of the things that I can't wait to see, he has to do a better job in the open field. That's one of the things we work on with our drills. You'll see the safety coming up. We're taught, and I know you heard this before, as running backs, one guy don't make the tackle.
Bring you down, yeah.
So trust me, I'm gonna get him on this one.
Always coaching them up, trying to make them better players.
That's right.
And I know he certainly knows that because that wouldn't be the first time that you coached him up on that play. But here's the thing that he certainly improved from last year to this year. Sproles goes down, somebody has to fill that role. Being out there on third down, you had better know how to pick up blitz protection and protect the quarterback.
Well, it starts with communication.
Yeah.
And this guy here is the best in the league at doing that. He's our quarterback out there. He's making calls. He's letting the line know who they have, the 4 down and the most dangerous. And then after that, you'll see him kind of peek back and look at the running back and say, hey, this is yours. I mean, that's great communication. That's all you want.
Nice job there, communicating and then passing off the little stunts.
Right. And then, you know, when you go back and you look at this team during the week, once again, we all know about defenses and how they're going to attack us. Yeah. You can't just line up and think you're going to play us and beat us. Yeah. You got to do little stunts like this. You got to line up differently to attack us and kind of give us something to think about. If not, we're able to run the ball like we want to. This is a good little blitz that they had. They were able to try to pick Wisniewski here, try to pick him and bring the back around. Corey's all over it.
And as a defense, you're trying to get a one-on-one. I guarantee you his defensive coach is telling him, you got to beat that running back.
That's right.
One-on-one right there. But Corey does a nice job anchoring down, really giving Nick a little room to throw the ball there.
Right. We would like to be a little more firm in the pocket.
Sure.
But it's good that the communication between these two, they're on the same page. Now we'll work on the fundamentals.
Tape Study is brought to you by Chickies and Pete's, proud partner of the Philadelphia Eagles.